Well, good morning, y'all. Today, we're going to put us a Boston butt on the Weber. See this thing, what it weighs here. Have to excuse me, just getting up. I want to get this out of the refrigerator so we can start warming up. What is that? That's a, yeah, so 7.5 pound pork shoulder. So we're gonna let that warm up, and I'll bring y'all back and show you how we get that seasoned up and get it on the grill. We're gonna add some barbecue sandwiches this afternoon. All right, we'll see y'all shortly. So we're gonna start. That's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm fixing to season this thing up and let it cover it out here. Kind of let it come up to temperature. Then we're going to get it on the grill. So we got some good old yellow mustard. Some of our swamp seasoning. Some of Joe's big meat seasoning and garlic salt. We're just going to lather this thing up. Go ahead and get my lids open before I get my hand nasty. Damn thing is pretty cold. I should have maybe set a clock. Let it take it out earlier, but it don't matter. It'll be, give it a couple hours out here. It'll be good to go. It's got the old fat cap right here on the bottom. I don't worry about getting my seasoning on that. I do rub it down with some mustard anyway. What a beautiful day. Last day of grouper season for gags. Looks like there's a much lighter wind today than there was yesterday. I was going to go out, get a little video on some rock piles I had close to shore, but we stuck our nose out there just on the outside, and that wind was blowing so hard. They just ain't a fish out there worth all that. Going out there and getting beat up for them. So we ended up catching a few trout. more shorts than anything. So alright. We're gonna let that baby sit out here and warm up. I'll bring y'all back and get ready to get this thing on the grill. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get this grill fired up. Get this pork butt on. A lot of charcoal left in here from the other night. The mash is dumped out. Baby, fire it up. Alright. We're going to stick some more charcoal in there. So this is hardwood lump. Got some pecan chunks we're gonna put down in there. Just gonna place them around my coals there. Y'all can see that? Alright. We're gonna let this thing get hot. We'll see y'all back in a few minutes. Alright, this thing's starting to get warm. Getting a little smoke moving. We're gonna cut our air back and get our heat deflector on. That in there. Alright, we're gonna shut the lid on it. Open the top. We're gonna let that get up to about 225, 250, and then we'll put our pork butt on. And then we're just gonna let that ride for between 2 and 3 hours. All right, we'll see y'all back in a few minutes. We get ready to put this on.
All right, y'all. I went up there and made me some brunch. Our grill's up to 300. As soon as we put that pork butt in there, though, it's gonna pull that temp down. So let's get this thing on. Just like that. All right, so we're gonna run this dude. This is around 225 to 250. About 2.5 to 3 hours. Get us a good bark on there, and then we're gonna wrap it. Bring y'all back soon. All right, y'all. It's been about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Getting close to 3 hours. It might even be 3 hours now. I got busy doing some other stuff. So anyhow, we have not opened it since we put on. Been running, clicking along about 275, 280. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's pretty. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, we'll have to get this thing off of here and get it wrapped up. Check my coals before we put that back on there, because we're fixing to crank it up and let it roll. May still be plenty in there, but I want to check it. Yeah, I think there's plenty in there. We'll go ahead and throw another scoop in it though. It's already got the grill broke down. All right, we're gonna open that up. Make sure we clean the ash out of the bottom of the grill. We're gonna run that dude up to about 400, 450 degrees. And we're just gonna let it ride for another couple hours, maybe 3, and then that thing will be ready to pull apart. We'll bring y'all back in a little bit. All right, y'all, we're gonna put this, that barbecue's been on for about 3 hours now at a high heat after it's been wrapped, so I'm pretty sure it's good and done. So anyhow, I'm about out of my homemade Carolina mustard sauce, so I gotta make some more. We're gonna get this mustard in here. Maybe about 3/4 of a cup. Get a little bit more. Try to get enough to fill my jar back up. Alright, we got some apple cider vinegar. That's about a cup of yellow mustard. About a half a cup. Maybe a little bit more. About a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Some of this Wash Your Sister sauce. Maybe about 3 tablespoons of that. Got some smoked paprika. Maybe about 2 tablespoons of that. Maybe about 3-4 tablespoons of ketchup. My onion powder. I have to dig that out. Alright, bud. Alright, so we got enough onion or garlic powder in there. Alright. We're going to add some honey. Maybe about it was probably, I don't know if there's quite a half a cup in there. We'll just use it. Like I said, you can play with this and kind of make it your own. But it's kind of hard to mess it up. We're going to add a little bit of brown sugar. And really, with that much honey, you ain't got to add a whole lot of this. It's going to be sweet enough. We're going to put a little bit in there.
I'm gonna say about a quarter cup brown sugar. All right, we're gonna get this whisk together. Put a little pinch of salt in this and some black pepper, because I like it. All right, whatever your favorite hot sauce is. And there again, you can heat this up and get those blended together and then add your hot sauce, so you can kind of fix it to taste. I'm gonna turn this heat on. Alright, we're going to let this heat up and I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright, y'all, we got this bubbling pretty good, so everything's incorporated like we want it. We're going to shut this off, let it cool, and then we're going to pour it back in my pickle jar to keep my sauce in. We're fixing to get that barbecue off, pull it. So we'll see y'all back in a few minutes. I mean hot. This one right here, another set of tongs in the worst way. Get me a bigger pan. It's a secret. For the test. She's done. Woo! Hot. Joe, you want to be the taste tester?
Oh, it looks good. Smells good.
That's ready to eat.
Is it?
Yep, might be 10
But
more.
I scrounged that up over there.
So you don't want none of this?
No, no, no.
How's it, Joe?
That is good.
Was it pulled pork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocco.
Yeah.
Bread?
Good.
I got off the bread. There you go. You're not getting any bread, Missy. Have you eaten your food? Well? No. I never know this too much.
Guys?
Just not.
That's a wrap. We're gonna eat some of these barbecue sandwiches and then go take a nap. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one.